Now that the weather is getting colder, homeless shelters are in dire need of donations to help keep their residents warm and fed. But in a story you'll only see here, Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell shares how one local company is making a difference.
4 pallets holding 4,858 items of food donated by Pacific Steel and Recycling to Camp Hope at a time when Camp Hope director Mike Kay says they're struggling to keep up with the demand for shelter.
This time of year, there's lots of people that don't have any other place to go. They're staying on the sidewalks, maybe just covered with a piece of plastic, like the one gentleman that came in, and that shouldn't be happening.
The part of the shelter housing single men already at capacity, and with no money to open up the temporary shelter in Toppenish this winter, their resources are being stretched thin, but they're not turning people away.
We'll find a place, whether that's, moving the furniture out of a staff office and using that for a temporary dormitory to whatever it may be. We'll find a place for people to have if the need's there.
And with more and more people seeking shelter, they need more food to be able to feed them.
We want people to have good nutrition during this time so they're not sick, but that can be a real strain as well. And so what you see behind me is all of their efforts here.
All food donated by the company's customers and employees, but nearly half of it came from just one person, truck driver Daryl Pettis.
For me, my biggest thing is everybody deserves food. It's a human rights, humanity issue, We're all entitled to a warm meal.
Daryl started getting the food together back in August, picking up extras every time he went to the grocery store.
I'm not well-to-do by any means, but that's not the point. The point is giving.
Maybe I only have $5 to give, or maybe I only have these 3 extra cans. Well, these 3 extra cans can mount up to something like this, and that's a tremendous thing.
Right now, the shelter's biggest need, blankets, towels, and warm socks.
Because a lot of our friends, especially if the snow hits, will be walking through with wet feet. We don't want that. We want them to have, dry shoes, dry socks.
And if you see someone who looks like they're struggling, say something.
They don't have to approach them. They don't have to ask them. It's not an inconvenience for us to go check on that person, but if they'll just simply call, we'll do the work and we'll go check on them.
To make sure they know they have a place to go and that someone cares. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
And if you do see someone who appears to be struggling with homelessness in Yakima County, you can call Camp Hope's 24-hour hotline at 509-424-1228 to make sure someone on the outreach team can come check on them.